But the one thing that I remember, the most fond memory that I have is going out to see my dad after two-a-day football practices. So I always remember this, him being a former football coach. He said, "Hey, you get no sympathy here. I know what this is. You're gonna be all right." But his celebrity, I think in high school, started to hit me because I would meet people around town and say, "Oh, you're Maury Andrews, you're Morris Andrews' son. Okay, oh yeah, okay," and they would light up. And even today, I came back, I think it was 2 summers ago, and I was in a restaurant somewhere, and someone asked my name, and I said, Michael Andrews, and they were like, "You Morris Andrews' son? Oh man," he said, "Oh, okay," So his celebrity was big. And so then once I heard that, then I started asking more questions and saying, "Hey, what do you do? What do you do?" I know that he worked a lot. He worked a lot, I remember him working on Saturdays, arbitration. He used to always say this word. I didn't know what the hell arbitration. I was like, "What's arbitration? What is that?" But he would work on Saturdays. He would meet a lot. His office on Nob Hill was a cool place to go. I used to go up there and just kind of be in his office and look around. He had pictures of me and my sister up. But I think that I started to see him in a leadership position when he would talk about education and how important it was for me to do a good job. So it was all personal. It was like, "Listen, this is what I do, but because of what I do, this is what you need to do because I know what it takes to be great." You know what I mean? And so on an athletic level and on an academic level, I had really good support. Really good support. Mom was great. Mom was real, loving mom, took care of me. But he was that fire and brimstone when he had to be, but he was also soft too, when he had to be. But that really impressed upon me. And as a young man, a tough dad in terms of expectations is really good. You may not know it at the time, but as I got to college, I started to look at my peers and all my friends from all over the country. We're talking Alaska, freaking New York. I mean, Florida A&M, this black college brought everybody, all black students from everywhere around the country. And a lot of them didn't have that. If they had a dad, they weren't on the level of a Morris Andrews, leader in the community and also, strict disciplinarian at home. So I had I was really blessed, man. For some men, they don't have that. And they search their whole life. I got a lot of buddies who they don't even know their dads. And there's a certain void that they use to try to fill that. And I'm just, man, I tell you, man, I'm blessed because at the time when he was tough, I wouldn't have had this same conversation. Because I was like, well, he's being a jackass. He's being a jerk. Man, I can't stand this dude. But as I grew older, man, I was like, how fortunate, how fortunate to have that. And now personally, me as a father to my own kids, I'm taking some of the same exact lessons